Everyone, and today I'm going to be doing can you see it? I'm going to be doing the Scariest Things Tag, and I'm not even going to do another intro because I've recorded this video 6 times and everything keeps going wrong, and so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so question number 1 is scariest life experience. And I wasn't actually too sure on how to answer this question, but I did write down what I thought was the answer to the question, so okay. So one night I was reading scary stories online and I thought I heard something like moving under my bed. And I had one of the older beds with like wooden planks holding up the beds instead of like the kind of like metal mesh stuff that's holding them up now. And I was really scared, but I just kind of like shrugged it off and continued reading. And then all of a sudden there was a knock, and it sounded like it was on one of the wooden planks. So I jumped up and just like ran out of my room. I was way too scared. And actually, I just got done reading the urban legend Humans with Two. And if you don't know what that is, it's about a little girl. Her parents buy her a dog, and the dog sleeps under her bed or whatever. And when she rolls over and one of her feet fall off the bed, and she thinks she feels like the dog licking her foot. She's like, stop, whatever. And she wakes up the next morning and they're looking around for the dog and they can't find it. So the little girl comes in her room and looks under her bed, and the dog is laying under her bed with his throat slashed and a note attached to it that says "Human with Two." So the next question is scariest paranormal experience. I've never really had a scary paranormal experience. I actually get scared pretty easy, so I tend to kind of try not to scare myself as much as I do sometimes. But um, actually, one of my friends told me that she could like talk to ghosts and things, so we decided to do it. And she said she kept hearing some like a word and then bug, so like something bug. And so she asked me like, do you know anyone named Bug or whatever? And I actually called my little sister Bug, like that's the nickname I gave her. And so she asked, I guess, if it was about her, and I guess the spirit said no, someone older. I'm growing up. My grandparents actually gave me the nickname Doodlebug, and I guess they were talking to me. And about 3 or 4 years prior to me and my friend doing this, my grandfather died. So I guess my grandfather was trying to talk to me. And I know that you guys are gonna say like, oh, she probably just heard, someone call you Doodlebug or whatever. But she's actually a newer friend, and she didn't know about my granddad. I don't even think I told her that he'd passed away yet. I think that pretty much the only thing she knew about me was that I lived with my grandma at the time. So yeah, please ignore that. Next question is, have you or do you know anyone convicted of a violent crime? No, I don't know anyone convicted of a violent crime, at least I don't think so. And the next one is, are you afraid of the dark? And I am terrified of the dark. I'm so scared of the dark, it's not even funny. I don't really think I'm scared of, like, sorry, my microphone's over. I don't know if I'm scared of, like, the dark, or if I'm just scared of what I think is in the dark. And next question is, does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? And I'm actually from West Virginia, and in case you don't already know, the Mothman legend originated from West Virginia in Point Pleasant. I'm not from Point Pleasant, I'm from Martinsburg. Point Pleasant is a couple hours drive away from here. But I do think it's really cool that, I'm from kind of where that's at. And there's actually, in Hedgesville, West Virginia, which is just about 20 minutes down the road from where I live, in Martinsburg, there's an old camp there. It's called Tomahawk, and the Salvation Army owns it, and that's the church that I go to, so it's a church camp. And of course, kids and stuff getting together. There's a bunch of scary stories that come from there. One of them is about the ropes course. There's an old ropes course that's fallen apart, and then there's a newer one. And the story for the old ropes course was, it's not true. I know for a fact that this one isn't true. Um, while this little boy was going on the ropes course, he went to swing off of something, and it broke and fell down and crushed him and killed him. And now if you go down the ropes course at night, he'll strangle you or whatever. But that one I know isn't true. But there's another one that originated from around the barn of the camp, which I wouldn't really be able to explain to you how camps get off without drawing a picture. And I really don't want to do that. Maybe I will in another video. But around where the barn is set up, there was a couple, like, way before the camp was built, there was a bride and groom getting married, and the groom actually left the bride on their wedding day for someone else, I guess. and she was all ready for them, for him to come. They were having their party, like, the party after you get married. They're having that, and she was sitting, with all of their wedding gifts and stuff around them unopened. And about 5 or 10 years later, the guy comes back and sees his ex-wife or wife or whatever sitting there with all the presents around her, dead. So yeah. And the last question is, what is your favorite urban legend? And I have to say that honestly, my favorite urban legend is Bloody Mary. I've never really actually been scared of Bloody Mary. Well, I was for a little while, but now I can honestly say that I'm not scared of it because of the TV show Supernatural, which if you don't know what it is, it's about these two brothers that go around and kill but they fight like ghosts and demons and things. And in one of the very beginning episodes of the first season, I think it was like the third or fourth episode, they actually did an episode, or they actually recreated something about Bloody Mary, and they killed her. So I can honestly say that I'm not scared of Bloody Mary. So that's the end of this tag. It's the last question, and you guys should answer this question too. You should leave, a video, I guess. Make sure you tag me in it on Twitter or tweet me that you uploaded the video so I can find it. And if you like this video, please make sure to like this video and leave a nice comment down below, or a mean one if you don't really care. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!